I'm going to be about my business. But I just felt so good because one of my coaching clients told me, we was talking about age and things like that and the melanin and the protection and all that kind of stuff. And so I said, I bet you can't guess how old I am, right? I thought she was going to say, early to late 40s. She said, I look like, this is in her eyes, I'm in my late 30s. I said, girl, you're going to be my favorite client. Anyway, sometimes you just need to hear those things, I know I don't look, whatever that is, we don't even know. What is a look? Everybody just looks different at different ages, okay? All right. But you can look youthful. Anyway, I am going out I'm in my 50s, by the way. Okay. All right. Okay. Not ashamed. Love it. But hey, you can think I'm in my late 30s. That's fine with me. I'm going to take care of some stuff. So this is my running errands day. This is a long weekend. All right. We celebrate MLK on Monday. All weekend. Okay. And I'm going to take care of some stuff this Saturday because I don't know what's going to be open on Monday. That's why I said that. And tomorrow is Sunday. And I'm going to take care of some things. Let me just put you over here for a moment while I'm in my car. The first thing I'm going to do right now, hold on, guys. The first thing I'm going to do is vacuum my car because the Lord knows it needs some vacuuming and some cleaning. I'm going to do that while I still have some sunlight because it's kind of gray today, but it's in the 50s and it feels way better than it did a couple of days ago when it was freezing. It was freezing. My hands look like they've been in a desert. Ooh. Oh, wow. Okay, now let's not, yeah. Let me turn that off for a minute so you can actually hear me. They look like they've been in a desert storm. I just heard my New York accent come out. My New York accent, Lord have mercy, child. Yeah, so I just was sharing a little bit of this part of the day. I am getting a late start. It's like 4 something, I know. But I was also trying not to rush. And that's the thing. We try to maximize our weekend. You want to like relax and do nothing. That's on the list. Let me put this thing on my, oh, Lord have mercy, child. What kind of cosmetologist / mental health professional are you? What kind? Okay. So you try to maximize your weekend, right? Like I tell my clients, practice self-care, self-compassion, do some things for yourself, spend time with the family or friends or your associates if you need to, or, you try to do some cleanup here and there, get things tidy up because the week you're going and you moving around or you working a lot, whether you have a job, a business or whatever the case is, or you are a stay-at-home mom or just a stay-at-home person, and maybe you have some other type of income. However, sometimes during the week it get a little busy, so the weekend you try to do everything. And so, of course, the goal is always try to maximize the weekend as much as possible, right? You might want to get some reading in. You might want to get some extra studying in. You may be a student of any age. And so we try to do everything. And sometimes it is very challenging and difficult. So we can plan or create a schedule, but it's always not going to be 100% that you'll be able to uphold all of those tasks in the time frame you want to. So you try to make the best of it, but you practice self-compassion and grace if you can meet all of your deadlines and your tasks, right? Okay, I didn't get to do that now. I'll do some the next day. Or you do a little bit of it. Like, for instance, I started doing the laundry and everything is going on at home. And then I'll come back and I may do another load. And if I don't get to it, okay, then I'll put a load in the morning or later tonight. And if I'm putting in late tonight before I go to sleep, I'll wake up in the morning and put them in the dryer. It's okay. As you get older, you get tired of the rush and all that. And you give yourself grace and say, look, I'm not going to stress myself out. Whatever I can't get to, I'm just trying to get these little things sticking up. Whatever I can't get to now, I'll get to it a little later. It's still on the list, to-do list. Maybe I just need to move it to another date and day. And you know what? I'm going to be okay. I will prioritize what needs to be done maybe now and look at the things I don't need to get through. They're not urgent right now, but the urgent things I will do. So today I urgently need to shampoo my car, at least inside, because I put it off for several weeks now. And I'm like, okay, we're accumulating a little too much in here. That's the one thing about I noticed when I moved down here in the South. You are a lot of times just stepping in more dirt than I was in New York, right? So my carpets didn't get as dusty so quick. I'm like, where did all these leaves and stuff come from and dirt? You know what I'm saying? Anyway, guys, maximize your weekend. Have a wonderful weekend. Make the best of it, whatever you're doing. Oh, and I forget, and you try to get in some worship time if you're a believer. Worship, aside from whether you're going to service as well, outdoors to the house, to the local house dedicated to worship, or you may do it virtually. However, it still requires some time and attention for that moment. So we're trying to do everything. It doesn't mean you're not prioritizing God. You should worship him every day. You should talk to the Lord every day. You should pray every day. But you may not be able to set aside maybe 2 to 3 or 4 hours, depending on how long your service is. But maybe you just have to work that out. But it doesn't mean you're putting God on the back burner. If you're a person that worship God every day, the most important thing is that you have a relationship that's consistent compared to the Sunday goer who just goes out of tradition and routine. So if you and God are good, missing one weekend or a couple, there's no condemnation, because it's not about going to a particular place or building. It's about this building. But I'm not going to stay here because I'm a preacher also, and I can easily get into a sermon because I hear one coming on in my spirit, in my shanana. So I'm going to go out of that. Okay. But anyway, you be blessed. Have a wonderful weekend. Love you, love you, love you. I hope you are a subscriber. I hope you are part of the Get Your Life Back tribe. I hope you have hit the bell for notifications of new videos like this. They just may be spontaneously uploaded out of nowhere because I am a spontaneous person. And that's the good thing about me. I love that about myself. You got to find things. I don't went into 3 or 4 messages in here because stuff keep coming. But you got to find, this is self-compassion. You got to find those things you love about yourself and no longer apologize for it. If you're humorous, you're funny, you're loud, that's you. We just have to learn to balance with everything. But I'm going to really get off now because I hear another message coming on about balance. So I'm gone. All right. You take care. Bye-bye.